by the beautiful Endenswork. Endenswork, how are you today?
Yeah, Nuno Ben, I'm great.
Instantly, Nunu ban. Boom! Nunu getting banned out by Sinners Never Sleep. They don't want it. They want to leave it open, and Kassadin banned out smartly by Alternate. What do you think about the next bans? You know, ZTF is definitely, obviously, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But what about the last two bans? We saw that the Kazakhs actually did give Alternate some kind of trouble, and the Nasus, it seems like something that Nuni is very comfortable on.
Thresh. So, the first pick in the band Thresh, interesting. What is open now? Elise is open, Kha'Zix is open, Nasus is open, Jarvan is open. Jarvan got banned every game, right?
Yes, Jarvan did get banned every game, so if Alternate decide to leave Jarvan open, Sinners Never Sleep could potentially pick that up.
Oh, Varus ban.
Very, very, very smart ban.
And this thing is black now. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nasus first picked, Frogger, you know, going over that Gangplank, at least being insta-picked, and will that Gangplank be locked in?
RNA gets his spider again. And Sona. Also 100% pick rate still. Every game she got picked or banned.
Sona. Really smart pick, I think, from Team Alternate right now. They don't want to let Weevil Failure pick that up. We saw him, you know, his Sona ults were very instrumental in the success of the team fights.
Yeah. Will be interesting to see what Tops picks now after his Rouse got banned.
I kind of want to. Oh my god, if they go MF now, I'm pretty sure I know what the next two picks are going to be.
For which team?
Sinners Never Sleep.
Jarvan?
Maybe Jarvan, maybe Malphite.
Yeah, like Jarvan will, they will probably not be able to solo to jungle Jarvan if they would pick him.
Wow, they went for the Leona. I really like that. What do you think of Leona, man?
I think she's risky, but against the Sona it might work. I probably would have liked the Zyra more though. She's less of a risky pick, in my opinion. Like, Leona's fine, but she always feels so risky.
Sona Trist. We're gonna go for that Sona Trist comp again. We saw in game 1, however, Kraton was playing on the Tristana. How is that gonna change? You think that the Sona Trist will have the same level of success that they had in the first game?
We always have to see, like, Kerb is not the main AD. Like, we have to always mention it, because it's really a different thing that the top laner plays a role, which, like, he's not bad at, but it's not the same level as Created. So, we'll have to see, but Trist would be a decent pick against the Leona. So you can jump away. Oh, Ezreal. Makes more sense.
Kerb actually plays a pretty decent Ezreal, but I think me and you both remember the times when Ezreal Sona was the terror bot lane.
It starts to be terror again.
With the Ezreal going man immune?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Trenlord also plays Ezreal. I remember him playing a lot of Ezreal.
Mid? AD?
Both.
AP and AD?
Yes.
Interesting.
It will probably be AD Ezreal, but yeah, let's see. But because like Trenlord's pick is still open.
Yeah, that's true. I really like the team comp coming out of Team Sinners Never Sleep. They have a very all-in centric, but not completely reliant on AoE. They have a lot of single target damage.
Yeah. If they have a lot of pick potential. The Ahri gets more and more popular again for some reason. Oh, okay. Rise.
It's really strong. And Rise, I mean, we saw Pharrell Lord playing it a few times. Rise is an
Was
interesting
something a
pick.
pick? Something a pick order? I'm not sure.
Pick order.
I don't know why someone left. New duck left. What happened? 0-0 isn't there? Okay. Okay. So we will have to wait again until he comes back.
So we're back in the game, and we're gonna get the picks going underway. Akali being banned out first. They're gonna go AAA. GK. What? GKN. That's hilarious! GKN! Oh my god, so funny! You get it?
No.
I don't either. So Shen, most likely going on that top lane, and then Ace is going back in the jungle. I really like that. That's two really strong frontline champions that can really mess your stuff up in the middle of a team fight. Frogger going back on that Rumble. Anything you have to say about the team comps right now?
I like alternates comp more. Like the Sona alt, Ezra alt, Rumble alt. I don't know, every time I see Ryze, he performs well. Like, Ryze is always scary for me. I don't know why, but...
Ryze is a late game terror. I feel that they have the huge damage carry potential from Ryze, and the fact that Ezreal's never gonna get caught. He has his E, he's so difficult to catch. Especially if he does go for that CDR build, his E is gonna be up almost indefinitely.
Yeah, but one thing with Ryze is he actually got nerfed last patch.
How so?
Because mana immune got changed. Mana isn't
now only doing physical damage.
Yeah, it's physical now, so you can't increase the damage now with
so he's
magic
gonna I guess lose a decent amount of damage. However, building into the Seraph's Embrace is gonna make him very tanky.
Yeah.
So I feel that it's kind of trade-off. You know, you're not doing as much damage, but you're becoming more tanky. So, what do you think is going to happen in this game? Like, lane swap maybe will happen?
Maybe. I don't think they have to lane swap though. The problem with Ezra is that you don't push that fast. You don't really have that good of a wave clear, so... But on the other hand, Leona's really bad in lane swaps. They might lane swap. I don't think that someone really has to though.
But I guess it's beneficial right now for Sinners Over Sleep to pick Leona because they get that that pushing lane, not necessarily the pushing lane, but the lane that gets level 2 earlier. Unless they do end up picking up Wolves. Generally, Sinners Over Sleep will have quite an advantage, level 2 advantage, and they have a lot of level 2 burst too in that team comp.
Indeed, yeah. And like, Alternate doesn't have something like a Janna to stop the Leona from jumping in, so...
Yeah, well, I guess if Leona jumps in late game, there's the Elise stun, the Rice snare, the Sona ult to kind of turn that around, but, I feel that if they do that... They'll be using all their ults just for one person, which feels a little bit wasted, especially since it's the support, it's Leona. So I think Leona's going to go in and just die almost every team fight, but die because she'll be soaking up all the frontline burst, allowing her team to get into a proper position, Nasus and Shen to properly engage, same with Ari and MF, which I think is really good.
Yeah. Baranot has TP now, so
he's going to put a lot of pressure on the bot lane if they want to push. At level 6, I see that a teleport coming down onto bot lane with the Sona ult and the W from Lord. Huge burst damage, too, coming from Ezreal with his level 6 ult. So I think that there's definitely going to be some kill potential with that. But then again, there's also that Shen.
Yeah. That's probably why he took the TP, to counter the Shen ganks. And TP is always good on Ryze.
TP is good on Ryze. I feel that you don't need Ignite on Ryze, to be honest, because you deal enough damage.
Yeah.
It's very easy for you to kill people.
Usually you don't solo kill early on anyway.
So Lord is actually running Spell Vamp. on Rise.
Interesting.
I'm not actually. It's there
And
as well as your ult.
defensive masteries as well. Like 0-9-20-0-21-9.
So he's going for a really powerful mid-game-esque type of champion, Rise build. So I'm assuming that the early game coming out of alternate will be a little bit more, a little bit more passive, kind of farming, trying to get into that mid-game position than aggressive like we were more used to.
Yeah, they probably want at least level 6 on Ezra, Sona, and Rumble to get the great AoE comp going.
Alright, well that makes sense. 15 seconds on the delay clock. We're probably just going to go for a short break while we're in the loading screen. I'm Broken Shard, and I'm joined by the lovey-dovey, adorable Entonswerk.
Getting worse and worse.
Getting worse and worse every time, and we'll be right back, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and maybe one girl out there in the audience. We are back with game number 4 of SNS versus Team Alternate. SNS are ahead 2-1, so if they win this game, they win the prestigious title of being the very first EUS Challenger Series champions, and they walk away with 500 euros in their pocket.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
We see them mobilizing towards that mid lane. Sorry, Antonswerk, what'd you say?
0-0, always pink ward.
Always the pink ward. He likes to give himself some vision. You know, it allow. Oh God, Nunia! Oh my God, that would have been terrible if he had gotten caught out of position there. See, quite an aggressive move from Alternate. You know, they do have a pretty decent level 1. You know, Ezreal Sona has a lot of burst if they can combo their Q. You know, Aranea could either pick up his E for some CC or his Q for more burst, leaving Lord to most likely pick up his W to lock someone down.
Yep, and you see.
This could be really bad.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Uh-oh. Oh, Failer! No, he's too tanky. I don't think they're gonna try anything crazy here. Failer getting choked down. I'm sorry?
I didn't like that Carp checked the brush with a Q. Like, I feel they could possibly have killed him if they would just walk in there.
Yeah, Rise would have just W'd him. Would have been definitely a flash burn.
Yeah.
At least. At the very least, he would have burned his flash, which means there's a little bit less aggression coming out of there. But now that means that Frogger and Rise will not be able to do camps together, which means they're gonna come into the lane just a little bit less, less powerful. Whereas Shen and Ahri, they seem to be doing the camps together. Well, they're not. Yeah, they will probably just split experience and let Shen pick up the heal.
Frogger is checking where the jungle starts.
Yeah, so Nath is starting red as usual. Not really unheard of. And what I like here is that both Tabs and Failer will go and help him, so that they send Nunia on a pretty fast, move towards his blue buff, which is really, really strong. They're not going to miss out on so much. Azrael did not really pick up any experience from Aranea, and Tabs is just going to miss one creep. However, they do miss out on pushing, which is a big deal. Nuke Duck playing really aggressive, but missing out on all his skill shots in the mid lane.
And Failer got full XP on golems. Like, Tabs didn't get anything. Not like you didn't see if it was intentional or not. Might have been intentional.
Well, I guess a level 2 Sona is better than level 2 Leona is a lot better than a level 2 MF
yeah, that's cool.
at the point, because Leona doesn't really do much at level 1, but she gets so much more powerful at level 2.
Oh,
On
Cup
top lane,
and Jerry still have level 2. They get a lot of damage on to Paler.
unreal. Baylor got down so low. Tabs
Oh, wow.
will not barrier that, but they're taking down so low. Tab's not going to be able to regenerate himself. He does have lifesteal though, so it's going to take a little bit of a while, and it looks like Kerp Jerry taking out complete control over the bot lane right now. Leona not going to be able to engage because she's so low right now, but they are missing that ignite, so maybe something's going to happen eventually.
I think it's definitely worth it to use the ignite there.
Yeah, because it just kept MF down. Like, she's so low right now. There's no aggressive play from her. Ezreal's going to be able to farm, and that's really good for Ezreal because MF actually kind of does bully Ezreal, doesn't she?
Yeah. So, and especially with the Sona, they can definitely kill them. With oh, the engage on Cup.
Oh man.
He will die.
Kirk die? Yes, he does die to first blood. We will failure the hero picking up first blood for his team.
Oh,
That's really good because if Leona gets kills early, she's gonna get so tanky, which is the biggest deal. I think if there's any support that I don't mind giving kills to, one of them is Alistar, the other's Leona.
Zyra, give double AP carry.
Yeah, I guess Leona, Zyra, and Alistar are like the best supports to give kills on because they actually scale really well with items, which is a little bit strange for supports. Oh god, Frogger taken down very low on top lane. He will survive, but he is chased off and he has to use all his pots.
RNA is still bot.
RNA he's not been able to do much, and this is falling right into Nunya's hand because Nunya doesn't want to fight early. As Nasus, you kind of want to just chug out through the jungle until you're level 6, come out solo Drake, and then kill the entire enemy team because you're Nasus. I think that's an accurate description of what Nasus does.
You rate that champion pretty high, but yeah, like, it's fair. Yeah, he's extremely strong. Possibly the strongest jungler right now.
Zora Zero being turned back on by the aggressor. You know, he did ignite Frogger to try to push him away, but Frogger is coming back in here, and he's pushing him back. But Frogger is actually out of pause. Zora Zero still has like 3 more.
And
so
two right now used.
In the long run, Zora Zero is going to be in a better position than Frogger, but it looks like Frogger will just back off. A little bit of a farmed lead for Zora Zero at the moment.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to pick up that last CS, but however, Nuke Duck is going to be engaged on. The cocoon does not land, and he will get out of there just fine.
Let's see if he gets as fed as the last 2 games.
Well, oh god, he's going very aggressive onto Aranea. Aranea could have actually killed him. Oh no, man. That was a little bit too risky in my opinion for
Well, Aranea goes in again.
Oh man. Aranea, will you go down? There's the toss! Will the Zero be able to pick this up? And he does. Wow.
Oh, and Nuke Duck is ultimate.
And Nuke Duck going up Frelon Lord! Unreal! This guy is insane! Nuke Duck is so good!
That was crazy.
Wow! He is an insanely good player.
That's why he went so aggressive, because of the Shen ultimate.
Unreal, just how absolutely good at this game Nuke Duck is. He's just... making plays both games in a row. Nunya, however, great pickup by Tabs on that bot lane. Picking up the kill onto Sona. Nunya does come in for a good gank, picking up an assist for himself. Uh-oh. Tabs is in a little bit of trouble. Sorry?
Is alternate falling apart now? Like,
yeah, I mean...
That start is horrible. They are 2.2k gold behind.
Sinners never sleep, and... Uh-oh, Failer going in for the... Oh, he does pick it up! Kerp just cleanses it off and runs away, but that's good. That's a summoner spell down for Kerp. He's going to be playing a little bit more defensively here. And that's like the best thing that could have come out of that. You know, worst case scenario, no. He gets a little bit of poke. Best case scenario, summoners go down. And a little bit of aggression going on. Zora Zero getting taken down a little bit low, but that that Negatron claw coming in from the first blood. Not first blood, he didn't get first blood. No, from the kill that he got earlier is definitely paying dividends right now. Frogger is not able to do much damage. Uh-oh.
Giant Spirit.
What just happened? I heard someone go very low. Aranea is trying for a gank on bot lane.
Up, I guess.
Oh, great taunt in by Nukeduck there, taking down Perennial Lord to half HP. And that Spell Vamp actually really helping out. He regenerated quite a lot of HP from that. He's regenerating about 10 HP per Q, which is a decent amount, but when he has his ultimate on, he could potentially be regenerating quite a lot.
And he's doing breaths.
He does the creeps a lot, which is really good for Ryze. You want him to become more and more fed as the game goes on. However, I feel that this is going to turn Aranea, he's going to put him behind, which is a little bit sad. Nukeduck picks up the blue buff. It's going to come back into lane, and I think what's going to happen now is Nukeduck is going to continuously shove out Ryze or kill him again.
Sona and Ezra are level 6 now. They might be able to get a kill.
Wow. Just barely clipping him with that Q. Does not manage to pick up Perennial Lord, but burns his flash and puts on good aggression here. Sending him back to base is like the best thing he can do at this moment, because Ryze without blue buff, he tends to run out of mana at this point in the game very, very quickly. So if
Ryze has blue right now.
Yeah, exactly, but he's been sent back to base, so this is minutes that he's not using the blue buff.
Yeah.
Which is really, really good for, that's like the best thing that he can do aside from burning summoners. He's making Ryze, lose his blue buff. And then there's the Drake.
Yeah.
And there Nasus does Drake. So it looks like Sinners Never Sleep are just taking complete map control this game. Objective, lane, all lanes seem to be ahead for Sinners Never Sleep at the moment.
They have 3,000 gold ahead. Yeah. That game looks like right now it looks just in the hand of Sinners Never Sleep. Maybe right now it looks like Sinners Never Sleep will just win it. I don't know. It's way too early to call it.
It's way too early to call it, but 4-0 and a 4K gold lead is just way too convincing, especially at this level of play.
Because they should be able to win it from that start, but people make mistakes. And late game with Ryze, they might come back. That will be really
Alternate really need to make some pretty big plays in the next few minutes. I mean, Shen ult is back up, so Ryze can't really do a TP, and they know that Aranea is in bot lane now. He just made himself show. Nothing really coming out. Aranea, poor guy, hasn't really been able to do anything.
And no one has really been able to do anything.
Yeah, alternate. Tab's getting poked down quite hard, and he does have a lot of gold. He has 2k gold in his inventory, in his packet right now. If he were to go back and just buy, he would be able to buy a BF sword.
He probably wants at least 200 more gold for like straight up BT.
Yeah, that would be really good for him.
That's usually what you want with MF. The fuck?
Song stuck in my head, man. Alright, yeah, coming in for Nukeduck, but oh god, you can't do this to the Nukeducker, man. He will kill you all. Will the taunt go out onto Perennial Lord?
There's one ultimate left.
And there's the taunt when Perennial Lord is for sure dead and Zoro picks up a good kill. Nukeduck taking great initiative this game. However, he did pick up that Negatron cloak, so his damage isn't really that high at the moment. So it's like a sacrifice. At one hand, Elise and Ryze will probably not kill him because he's got so much magic resist. But at the same time, he's not really going to be able to 1v1 kill anyone.
Like
you see, Aranea isn't really doing that much damage to him right there.
Yeah, he probably he would go Abyssal because Alternate has 3 APs with like Elise, Rumble, and Ryze, and they also Sinners Never Sleep also has quite a bit of magic damage with Ari. Shen also does a lot of magic damage, and Nasus ultimate at least does a bit of magic damage. So it's definitely a good choice to do. Oh yeah, Tubbs has the BT now. That will be fun.
Absolutely, this looks really, really good. Tabs does have his BT now, so the longer this game goes, this lane phase goes for him, he's gonna stack it up and sustain himself really well. He's got like 18% lifesteal right now, which is so good for him. He wants to stack up this BT, and Ari
got the Abyssal.
Oh my god, he just rushed it. That's insane. I think he's gonna go for the penetration build. Maybe he'll build Merc threads. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he built Mercs against that team. I mean, there's the Sona, the Elise, the Ryze. There's just so much that can lock Ari down, and Ari just wants to be free like a bird.
True. But like if she gets the magic pan stacked and like gets Haunting Guy Sork boots, she just does like true damage to everyone. Which will be crazy if he does that. But yeah, Murktras would be definitely not a bad choice.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if he went Sork as well. I mean, it's his call. It's a judgment call.
Yeah.
But Murktras is
Will
definitely
he
something
kill
that we could
F-Lord?
see here.
Like, here's the ultimate up. I think he will go for the kill.
Maybe just for the poke. I mean, he's taking it down quite low. I think he's just trying to see how much damage he does. He's testing the waters a little bit, you know? It's like, alright, I'm doing this much damage. If I combo my spells this way. He's a very tactical player, you know, Nuke. He's very smart.
I think if he hits 2 more E's, like if he hits 1 E, he will poke, and if he hits the next E, he will go in.
Yeah. Next E, I think, will be for another, like a testing the waters.
Yeah, probably.
I think maybe he wants his blue, so he can have the most spells as up as possible. He wants... Oh god! Meanwhile on bot lane, Failure getting engaged on by Aranea. Will he go down? Aranea, will he pick up the kill? Yes, he does. Pick it up on Weevil Failure.
Oh, but Cup
However,
also down.
Tabs is going to pick up more than 1 kill. Lord could potentially TP down. I think he should. Tabs getting jumped on. Tabs going to go very low, but will he pick it up? No, Aranea is going to get right out of there. So that is 1 for 1. And Lord, you know, he could have TP'd down there, but Aranea... oh, buddy. You dead, son.
Yep.
He's sitting on a ward. Wow, that would have been really close. If he had killed Tabs there, I would have been hilarious. But that's
Would be
very
a
good
decent
pick up for
try.
Tabs.
Decent try by Aranea to try to go on tabs because there was nothing else he could do.
So, oh man, if Ryze had stayed just a little bit longer, Nunya would have landed that Wither, and I think that would have been pretty much it for Ryze at that point.
The interesting part is the gold advantage doesn't really grow, which is good for alternate. Like they got the tower, so Rumble does quite well. You know.
So blue buff being donated to Nuke Duck, we might see some pretty big aggression coming out here. Let's take a look at what's gonna happen. Will he go? It's a full HP'd Ryze right now. I guess he just wants to poke him down. Uh-oh.
He goes in.
There we go. He does have his flash up, though. Spermlord will potentially have to burn his flash.
Wow.
Wow. Great pickup from
yeah.
Nuke Duck is just completely walking all over for Lord at this point. 4 games in a row, we see him completely demolish him 1v1. It's a little bit surprising to see Lord be put on the back foot so much.
First game as well? Like, what was the matchup in the first game?
First game it was Orianna versus Diana.
Oh yeah.
Second game it was Kassadin. No, he wasn't even against him.
The second game doesn't count.
Third game was Kha'Zix versus Nidalee, and now Ahri versus Ryze. He's taking the game to Lord right now, making him look really bad. Noonie.
He just stays
just
there.
Hiding away.
Wow,
like, oh
Cup.
shit! Dog out of nowhere, and Kirk gets picked off. Aranea now stuck in the middle of the dog, the ninja, the girl, and the other girl. That is 1 dead spider and 1 Drake, served extra spicy with some fries on the side. First sinners never sleep.
This game.
I just love that Nunya comes out of freaking nowhere.
He just was in the dragon pit all the time.
So unfortunate for them. Alternate are now losing 10-1. Nunya picks up
top
the...
lane. Nuke Duck gets Frogger.
Nuke Duck picks up another kill on Frogger. Holy cow.
Oh, a
Nuke
top.
Duck is...
yeah, I don't know about this.
Tabs picks up another kill. Like, Alternate are just dying everywhere.
Yeah.
It's 12-1. This is a stomp.
Yeah.
This is
Like right
not
now.
the Alternate we've been seeing in the past 2 games.
Yeah, the past 2 games, yes, Sinners Never Sleep won them, yes, Nuke Duck stomped in all of them, but they were not stomps. This game, I don't know, it looks like Alternate really fell apart.
It shows just how much they really need Kraton on their team in order to function well.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just not a really good thing, it's a good test for them, because they are missing their AD carry, they are missing, you know, a really strong member of their team. Kraton was picked up recently to replace Metalex, and Kraton is considered as one of the best AD carries in Europe, so not having him, there's a flash taunt, actually misses. Zoro gonna still
10
take
seconds.
the turret. And 10 seconds? Oh my
For
goodness, Zoro gets dropped down very low, but he will live. He will live, and they pick up a turret for their trouble.
5 seconds for Ari ultimate, will he kill another guy? Just with every ultimate cooldown, I feel he will just kill it. He will kill Carl probably. I don't know.
This
game. Oh my goodness.
they got
He
the
picks
kill.
up a kill on tabs. Nukeduck still has his ultimate up. Will he go for the kill? Nunya just
Will be hard
laughing it
1v5,
up.
but he can do it. I
That's
believe in him.
Nukeduck. I believe in Nukeduck for the 1v5.
Yep, RNA will
Oh
die.
dear goodness, RNA going down first. Nunya right in the back. Nukeduck. Will he go for the more kills? He does have 2 more ulti charges. He goes in deep. Picks up Lord with the taunt. His W will come up very shortly. And Lord will, he's definitely going down here. That's another kill for Nukeduck. Lord 0-5 worth practically no gold. 15-2 for Sinners Never Sleep.
Oh, that was
I'm
well
gonna
done
call
by
it.
Chen.
It's game. It's pretty much game right now. Like, I
Yeah.
don't see alternate coming back from this deficit. It's a 7k gold lead. 18 minutes into the game.
Shen stopped the recoil from Sona and Ezra, so they would just get the mid tower for free as well. I don't know. I don't see Sinners Never Sleep lose this.
I can't see them losing this game either. I mean, it just looks so convincing from Sinners Never Sleep. Their performance today, even in the game that they lost, was so powerful. They looked really prepared for the LCS promotion.
Yeah, definitely. Like the first game they lost it probably because of the one Nashor steal. Like that was a misjudgment by them. And like after that, I think it just snowballed. But for that they also they didn't stomp, but it looked like the second and third game. Advantage
they came
for
back
them,
with a vengeance in the second and third game, and they performed really well in those games too. I feel that the RNA at least, we might have hyped it a bit too much. He's not really been doing very well these past few games.
I don't know. This game is just no one is doing well, so I don't know
That's exactly
how to.
true.
Like he has at least kills. Like he has 2 kills. He can flame his team for feeding. Everyone has 0 kills.
It's ridiculous.
Nukeduck will
Everyone
kill
except for
Rumble.
RNA.
Rumble top. Nukeduck will.
Nukeduck is gonna pick up another kill. He's going for that DFG. It's like Frogger's like, ah shit, I'm out of here. Actually, there's the Shen ult
never
coming
mind.
up, but
He will die.
Frogger is definitely dead. There's the Shadow Dash. 0-0 cheekily steals a kill. Tabs and Valor may be aware that there's people lurking around. Blazer and King finish on Ezreal. I'm not sure I like that very much. However, Nunya is going to go face first into a spider, and spiders kill dogs apparently.
Well, if we just go with the standard Ezra item build, that's the old Ezra item build. With like BT first and Blade of the King is just a better version for him.
I guess.
But like, it's not the
Tabs going for
weird
Lord,
green
but
build.
Lord does a lot of damage, but so does Tabs. At this point, I don't think it's even worth wasting mana for Lord. He's not worth any gold.
Well, getting a kill on the AP carry, even if he's not worth anything, it's still good.
Yeah, because he's the AP carry, but I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna try to flash for him in a situation,
If you kill him, you get probably a tower.
Cornea, is he actually gonna go in? No, there's the flash from Tabs,
Flash.
refreshing his red buff. Now that was worth it for sure. Meanwhile, on
Yeah.
top lane, Nunya and Zoro are trying to take this turret down. Nunya's actually been stacking his Q very well, 159 on it. Zoro, the scumbag, doesn't want to help him. He's like,
They will
"Screw
get
you."
mid inhib tower as well,
And they will get
probably
the
also
inhib
the
tower.
inhib.
It looks like they will get the. Oh, great taunt from Nukeduck and Frogger. Probably gonna go down here. Shen picks it up with the Sunfire, and Lord manages to pick up. There is a beautiful ult from Tab. Sorry, from Jerry, and Tab will probably go down here. Actually,
Never mind. He's
never mind.
safe.
Nukeduck just picking up more kills because you know what? Who gives a crap? Picks up another kill.
And now he
Nukeduck.
has ultimate up, by the way. Like, he
And
had
now
no
he has
ultimate.
Now he has ultimate, so this looks really, really bad for ultimate. There's no way they can win now.
Yeah.
12k gold lead.
That's completely game. There's no
It's
way.
stop. The complete stop.
Yeah. Like, you could hype it and say that alternate might win. Like, they might defend this. Possibly. Probably not, though. But even if... Like, it's 12k gold at 20 minutes. There's no way they can win anymore.
I don't think there's any way, like, at this point, they're just playing with them right now.
Like, honestly, if anyone
Nukeduck wants to go for the kill. Oh my god.
even if anyone besides Nukeduck would get DDoS, they would still win 4v5, probably.
I still think so at this point.
Um,
Now, it looks like
SNS are just disengaging, but meanwhile, the damage already has been done. One inhibitor taken, which means all lanes are going to start pushing towards alternate space.
And if as soon as they have a sleep want Nashor, they can just take it, and if they don't want Nashor, they would just probably go top or bot. Probably top.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Fela's going for the Zhonya's.
Just why the hell not? Like, at this point, who cares? I mean, Kerp,
He's just so far behind. Like, look how long it's taking him to kill that minion. And that's a minion, not even a champion. Well, to be fair, those minions are sometimes tankier than champions, so. Looks like they're setting up for this Nash.
Yeah, they would
0-0.
want Nash.
double Giant's Belt Sunfires. He's super tanky right now.
3.2k HP.
3.2k HP, 23 minutes in the game. Nunez is actually quite tanky himself too.
Oh
Doing
yeah.
quite a lot of damage. They're gonna take this Nash for free. Well,
Alternate-
Nuke Duck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It will not. It will not.
Alternate we got the Drake though, so like they got the
Pretty
small
good
one
Drake.
of those two.
10k gold lead. And there goes Nash.
Aranea now stuck in the middle of the jungle. Will Nuke Duck be able to pick him up? No, Nuke Duck is feeling merciful. He wants some Kerp.
From now on, he should go for Jerry because like Jerry is still worth gold.
Oh dear God.
He didn't even
Dear
hit the
God.
taunt.
Doesn't need to hit the taunt.
Yeah. Like, he couldn't hit because it was behind minions, so it was not bad play by him. It was just... Yeah, he just one-shotted him.
There's nothing he can do at this point.
Anyone, Nuke Duck is just going to point at you and you're dead. Pretty
Yeah.
much at this point.
He's level
He has
17.
DFG, level 17.
Got so much magic pen too. So it's like at any point of the game, if you want to die, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die to him.
He doesn't hit the taunt, he has no ultimate and still got F-Lord to half HP.
That's ridiculous. They're gonna pick up this top inhib as well, but maybe they're gonna pick up an Aranea at the same time. He
Which
turns around, but Nunez is like,
then-
ain't nobody got time for that. Shen.
What the fuck, Shen ultimates to Ari?
Why the hell not? Because he can. And Nuke Duck picks up another kill. Cool guys don't look at explosions. There's the GGs, 24-4. Sinners never sleep. 3-1ing alternate esports. What an incredible night this was, Entonswork. Oh my god, he's going for Ferelden Lord.
It's not
Ferelden Lord
over
die,
yet.
And... No!
Oh!
Oh, there's
my-
the first death.
GG.
GG. Nuke Duck is speeder.
Oh.
That was a little bit crazy.
Yeah, but it's over anyway.
It's pretty much over. 25-5. 13k gold lead, but they're not going to be able to end it now.
Yeah, I would say you should not do that in tournament games, but it's understandable why he does it. It will not hurt them at all, but personally I think you shouldn't do that in tournament games.
Just end it as soon as possible.
Yeah, just because, well, like if like, you have to think if two people now like the internet cuts off or something, you might still lose. It's highly unlikely, but
Did you see that? Did you see what just happened? Aranea jumps onto Zoro Zero and dies to the Sunfire Cape.
yeah,
I have to see that again. That was hilarious.
but
That,
yeah,
that was
whatever.
that was hysterical.
They will just no win in the next push. Tabs
That
has
was
two
l-
Bloodthirsters.
That was too funny, man. Tabs with double BT.
That's actually quite legit on MF.
It is a legitimate item build on MF. You stack 80, so your ultimate does like a bazillion damage.
Yeah.
And that's actually an estimated amount. Bazillion is like what I'm gonna call for now. Nuke Duck misses the taunt, but he doesn't care. Zoro Zero.
Zoro Zero just doesn't attack. They want to kill Rumble with a Sunfire, I think. That was the plan.
They're just playing with him now, toying with him. He's like, no, come back.
Nuke Duck has ultimate up.
That's hilarious. Nuke Duck does have ultimate, so Aranea,
Persona
what are
has
you
ultimate
doing?
as well.
Aranea, no! Oh my god. He just got completely destroyed there. Inhibitor respawns, but looks like all team Stairs Over Sleep are just gonna waltz right down the middle of the lane and just pick it up for them. That was...
Oh, Nuke Duck might die.
Nuke Duck, please don't feed anymore.
Wither saves his life.
There's the Hex Drinker, but Nunya picks that up. Meanwhile, Tabs, the double BT, it pays dividends, and he picks up that kill on F-Lord.
9-1 for Nuke Duck. Absolutely dominant this game.
At
That is
last
GG,
game.
3-1
And the game before.
for Sinners Never Sleep. Good job. Sinners Never Sleep picking up the victory and some money for their pleasure.
3 out of the 4 games were really nice.
I feel that
Really,
this game
really
was
close
way
games.
too stumped.
Yeah. Like, it was just like not really much to say. It was just the fourth game was just a stomp.
That was incredible. Anyway, that's actually gonna be it for us tonight. Thank you everyone for joining. If you liked it, please let us know feedback on Reddit. I am Broken Shard. You can find me on facebook.com/BrokenShardStream. Entonsberg, where can we find you?
Yes, and just facebook.com/Endensberg. Same with Twitter and
Alright.
Twitch.